So I just came across this idea about GitHub Copilot and how it's changing the game for coding. I mean, writing code with AI, that's wild.
Right, but what's really intriguing is how it actually learns from historical code patterns to assist developers. It's like having a supercharged pair of coding hands.
Exactly, but wait, doesn't that raise questions about originality? Like, are we just recycling old patterns instead of creating new ones?
That's a fair point. There's definitely a risk of stagnation. But isn't it also possible that it helps people innovate by providing a strong foundation?
True, it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but I wonder if newer developers might lean too heavily on it instead of developing their skills.
That's a legitimate concern. The evidence suggests that while it can improve productivity, some argue it might undermine learning.
Right, and then there's GitHub Actions, which automates workflows. It seems like a great way to reduce manual effort, but what about the learning curve?
Yes, automating workflows is fantastic, but you're right. Users may need time to understand how to set them up effectively.
And then there's Codespaces, which offers instant dev environments. It sounds amazing, but does it really simplify the developer experience?
Good question. On one hand, it eliminates setup time, but on the other, does it create dependency on cloud resources?
Exactly, what if the internet goes down, or if there's a server outage, it could halt productivity.
That's a valid concern. And let's not forget about advanced security. Finding vulnerabilities is crucial, but is it foolproof?
I have my doubts. AI can miss things that a human eye might catch, so there's still room for human oversight.
Yes, and while these tools are innovative, they might not cover every edge case or unique scenario. Context matters.
Totally, and this leads us to GitHub models. They help in managing and comparing prompts, right? That's fascinating.
Absolutely. It's like having a customizable toolkit for developers. But does it complicate things for beginners?
It might, if they don't have a solid understanding of how models work, it could be overwhelming.
And speaking of complexity, how do you feel about discussions? Collaborating outside code could spark more creativity.
Oh, I love that, but what happens if those discussions lead to too many ideas and no action? You know what I mean.
Definitely, it's a balance. Too much brainstorming without execution could lead to analysis paralysis.
Exactly, so when we put all this together, it's clear GitHub is pushing boundaries, but there are caveats.
For sure, there's potential for enhanced productivity, but it comes with risks like dependency and learning curves.
And I think that's the crux of it, embracing innovation while keeping critical thinking alive.
Well said, it's about using these tools wisely, not blindly. They should enhance our work, not replace our skills.
Exactly, and it makes me wonder, how do we encourage a balance between using AI and fostering real skill development?
That's a tough one. Maybe it starts with education, teaching developers to leverage these tools while still honing their own abilities.
Right, and maybe organizations need to set guidelines on balancing AI use with traditional coding practices.
Totally, it's a dialogue that needs to happen. After all, the future of coding depends on how we integrate these tools.
And there's so much potential for creativity as well, but we need to ensure that the human element remains.
Absolutely. It's about enhancing our capabilities rather than replacing our intuition and problem-solving skills.
So as we dive deeper into this tech, what's your takeaway? What's the key point we should remember?
I'd say it's the importance of balance. Embrace AI tools, but keep cultivating our own skills and creativity.
Well said, and I think if we keep a critical mindset, we can maximize the benefits while mitigating the downsides.
Exactly. So in the end, it's not about replacing humans, but empowering them to do more with technology.
That's the vision, so what are you curious to explore next in this rapidly evolving landscape?
I'd love to dive into how these tools are influencing team dynamics in software development.
Oh, that's a great topic. How collaboration tools are reshaping teamwork could lead to some fascinating insights.
For sure, it's like a whole new world of possibilities, but we also need to be aware of potential pitfalls.
Absolutely, it's going to be an exciting journey as we navigate through all these advancements together.
I can't wait. Let's keep the questions coming and explore what's next in this tech evolution.
Definitely, and who knows, we might stumble upon some surprising insights along the way.
That's the fun part. Let's keep our minds open and our curiosity alive as this journey unfolds.
Absolutely, so here's to the next adventure in tech and development.
Cheers to that. And let's engage with these tools in ways that push us to grow rather than settle.
That sounds like a plan. After all, the best part of tech is how it can amplify our own creativity.
Exactly. Let's keep exploring and pushing boundaries. Who knows where it'll take us?